Hello, this is Fighting Irish for Operation Barbarossa. We are now going into January 1941, as we can see barely on this thing right there. There we are. Little housekeeping. The veteran road recruitment for Mongolia over there, but he says put it towards the Vichy, so we're going to put one more infantry into southern France for the recruitment he hit on that turn. Now also this turn, which we updated already, our board was the national neutrals: Java, Celebes, Borneo, Rio, Buenos Aires, Venezuela, Chile, southern Finland, the Netherlands, southern Norway. No, not the southern Finland. Finland doesn't get anything. And I didn't give Gutenland or whatever you say, the Sweden one. I didn't give them one either. Because no one's going for Sweden. Okay, everybody got their recruitment. Important, they were going for Brazil. Now they have an extra infantry. We may go for Argentina this turn. Depends on our tech rolls. That's talking about our tech. These are the 5 we're going for: heavy armor, long-range aircraft, advanced subs, radar, and wartime economy. I hope this is correct on the board. First one is heavy armor. We got a 1, so we don't get heavy armor. Let's go for long-range aircraft. We got a 7. That is what we need. It goes to stage 4, so that's good news for us. Let's go for advanced subs. Got a 7, missed that one. Let's go for radar. Radar got an 11, so we hit radar. And what is our last one? Wartime economy. We got a 10. So we do get wartime. We're the second ones to get wartime economy. So we succeed on 3 out of 5. We unlock long-range aircraft and wartime economy. Well, that takes this buy away from right here. Right here, let me adjust this. Take this off. Okay, let's see what we buy. We buy a medium bomber, 2 Panzer Grenadiers. Believe the bomber is 11. 2 Panzers 19. 4 cavalry, which is 8. So 27. 2 airborne, which is 33. 2 AAs, which is 41. 3 more infantry is 50. Upgrade is 52. A medium armor, 58. 2 militia, which is 62. Let's make it 3 militia, which is 64. And an advance mech, which is 68. Then the last 2 will, for 70, we'll go for, you guessed it, down there in Argentina land. So let's do that first. And plus our blue division to go into Berlin. So we need 2 or less to get Argentina. Oh, we don't get Argentina, so that's okay. We got several things we got to do this turn. So those $2 are gone. Argentina was a bust. All right. Okay, let's do first attack. We're going to attack Oral Curse. We're going to take this motorized and go to Donna Kuban and take the AA and attack Oral Curse. Let's see what else we're going to attack it with. We're going to attack it with 4 artillery, which are these, coming from southern Belarusia. 4 will go into Oral Kursk. And 10 infantry. Is that right? 10 infantry. Somehow Oral Kursk. Well, it looks like it's 9 infantry from Oral Kursk because 1 is going into Smolensk from southern Belarusia. Okay. There is a 2-part battle here. Let me clean up the battle here. For this, we'll need for eastern Ukraine, we're going to have the Battle of Eastern Ukraine, a bunch of fords right here. We're going to have his 9 infantry, 4 advanced artillery, and 3 militia right here. Now, going in there will be these 4 tanks from Taurida, the cavalry from Taurida. There is a river that comes in for these infantry from southern Ukraine. So they're at a 1 at the first turn. Let's see if I got that right. Oral Kursk. Yeah, this western will go into Kiev, so he walked into there. Let's see what else do I have. Going to eastern Ukraine. The cavalry from western Ukraine will also go into there. The cavalry from Romania will also go into eastern Ukraine. So that's 4. Let's see what else I have going into western Russia. Or no, that's western Ukraine down there. So looks like the medium bomber from Lebalski will go 1, 2, 3 into the fight. That's a 7. And 1 fighter from Romania will go into the fight. Okay, and so I did Oral Kursk, Kiev, Smolensk, Western Russia. Western Russia I'll push out to here, which will be the 4 militia, 2 advanced artillery, 4 Katyushas, 2 motorized, 2 infantry, and his tactical and 2 fighters. Okay, going into eastern Ukraine, or no, this is western Russia. Western Russia, we will have from Leningrad 1 airborne walkover, the 5 infantry. There is no land, anything there. The 2 Panzer Grenadiers from Lebalski, 2 tanks from Lebalski will also join into that battle. So right there, the tactical from Lebalski goes 1, 2 into western Russia. The tactical and 2 fighters will go 1, 2, 3, 4 into West Russia. Those 2 fighters and tactical, they have 2 movements left. Airborne, this transport from Russia, or from Romania, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop him off. And from Berlin, it will go 1, 2, 3, 4 into West Russia. He'll have a whole ton left to move. And also, these 2 fighters from West Germany go 1, 2, 3, 4 into West Germany. Also know that the crucial one, Karjala, is attacking Karelia. 2 infantry are coming over, no terrain. 2 infantry on 1 militia. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So we attacked Oral, Kursk, Kiev, Smolensk, Western Russia, Eastern Ukraine, Karelia. Am I missing? Oh, we're going to convoy down here in C Zone 122 for the FEC and Anzac line. Trying to think, is there any more combat we're going to do? I think that's it. This is the first battle laid out. So this is Eastern Ukraine. Okay, Eastern Ukraine. So we have a tactical, 4 tanks, 1 fighter, 4 cavalry, and 11 infantry. They're all penalized by the river. So, and then he will defend with 9 infantry, 4 advanced artillery, and 3 militia. Okay, let's do 4 advanced artillery at first strike. All at 4 deaths. He got 1, so I lose an infantry. He doesn't shoot, but the artillery are done shooting. So he got 1. Here is the medium bomber at a 7. He got a 7, so we got a hit. So we got 1 militia. Here is the fighter, and 4 tanks, so I need 5 dice. All at 6 right there. I got 1, 2. So the militia are gone. Okay, and then 4 at 3. I got 1. So 1 of the infantry will die. And then I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 at 1. So here's the first 6. And I got none. Oh, this isn't going well. And the last 5. And got 1. Another infantry. So total of 5 hits. Okay. Now let's see what he rebuttals with. His 3 militia. These are at 2. He got 1. So I lose an infantry. And he has 3, 6, 9 infantry. Here's the first 5. 1, 2, 3. He got 3, so I lose 3. And he has 4 left. He hit 1, 2. So I lose 2 more. So that's what we stand after the first one. Okay, after round 1. Okay, let's start over. Here's the medium bomber at a 7. Miss. Here are the 5 6s. 1, 2, 3. So 3 infantry will die. And here's the 4 3s. I got 1. So 1 more infantry will die. And then I have 5. Oh, 5 at now 2. Since they all move up. It don't matter because they all miss. So he gets the rebuttal at 4, 8, 11. So let's do the first 6. At 4, I sound 1, 2. So I lose 2 more. And then he gets 5. And we got none that turn. Okay. So this is what we have left. He has 3 infantry, 4 artillery. I have 3 infantry, 4 cavalry, 4 tanks, and a fighter and a bomber. This is round 3, so here is the bomber. Hit with the bomber, so he loses an infantry. Here is the 5 6s. 1, 2. Got 2 more, so his infantry's gone. Okay. Here's my 4 cavalry. Hit 1, 2. 2 of his artillery will be gone. And my 3 at 2 for the 3 infantry. And I missed them all. So he survives with 2 artillery going into the next round. And here's his rebuttal. So 3, 6, 7, 8. So let's do 2 4s. Here's the first 4. He got 1, so I lose an infantry. And the next one is next 4. 1, I lose another infantry. And then that's it. Those death comes off, and this is what I have left. 1 infantry, 4 cavalry, 4 tanks, plane, and bomber against 2 artillery. Here's the bomber. Hit. He's down to 1. Here's the 5 6s. I see 1, 2, 3 hits. He only needed 1. So here's the 2 retaliations. Nothing, nothing. So we take Eastern Ukraine with 4 cavalry, 4 tanks, and I gotta move those fighters and plane back. So I gotta look at where they go. So they go there. Let's do the next big battle. So those come off again. Okay, that's 1. He'll have 4 militia defending at a 2. Those are his militia. The Katyushas defend at a 4. The artillery defends at a 4. Those are advanced artillery. The motorized, or the mech, I think they defend at a 4 as well. I think those are motor. He has a tactical, defends at a 5. 2 fighters defend at a 6. I have 2 flying in airborne attacks at a 3. make it a mess. So 2 are at 3. This one's coming in from Leningrad, so he's a 2. These 5 are 2s. Okay, 2 medium tanks, 2 panzers. I think they attack at 4. Tactical at 7. Fighter at 6. 3 more fighters. And another tactical. Is that everybody? Oh, that is everybody that we brought in. Okay. Well, let's do this. Here's the 2 tacticals. Target select at a 3. So I got 1. Here's the second one. Got a 5, so 2 hits. So target select, 1 would be a Katusha, 1 will be a militia. But let's backtrack here. So he has 2 Katushas and 2 artillery. All first strikes at 4. He got 6, 6, 11. They all missed. So the Katushas and artillery miss. Okay, here are the 4 fighters. This is to go after his 2 fighters. We got 1. We're at 1 hit, so we got probably his tactical will be gone. He will keep his fighters. And we have 2 medium tanks. Hit, so he loses another militia. Okay, 2 airborne at 3. Miss, and 2 Panzer Grenadiers at 4. Hit 1, he loses another militia. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 at 2. And I see 0. Okay, that wasn't a good round. Let's retaliate. Let's do 2 fighters. See if he gets one of mine. He does. He does get a fighter. So we lose the fighter. And those fighters are gone. Here's his tactical. At a 5. It missed. Okay, artillery shot. So he has 2, 4. He has 2 motor infantry and 2 infantry, all at 4. Hit 1, so I lose an infantry. No. Let's lose that paratrooper. So we'll lose a paratrooper. Okay. And then he has 1 militia left. He missed with the militia. So this is how it looks at the end of this round. I have 5 infantry, 2 paratroopers who go down to 2, 2 panzers, grenadiers, 2 medium tanks, 3 fighters, 2 tacticals taking on 2 fighters, 1 Katusha, 2 advanced artillery, 2 motor, 2 infantry, and 1 militia. Here is my 2 tacticals. Hit 1, so we finally got rid of the militia. Okay, here are the 3 fighters and 2 tanks, all at 6. I count 2, so we will lose the 2 infantry. And I count 7 2s. So that's 6, 7. Let's see what we get. Ooh, let's go tech roll. We got none. That's not good. Here's the 2 fighters. Hit 1. So we'll lose a paratrooper. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fours. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 1, 2. 2 out of all. So we'll lose the 2nd airborne and an infantry, and he has a militia left. Okay, so 1 militia left. Missed with a 5. So this is how it looks after that 2nd round. 2 fighters, 2 advanced artillery, 1 Katyusha rocket, 2 motor infantry. We have 3 infantry, 2 panzers, grenadiers, 2 tanks, 3 fighters, and 2 tacticals. Here's the 2 tacticals. Got a 4, so we hit one of the motorized. Okay, and here are the 5 6s. I see 1 hit. So we got the 2nd motorized. Here is the 2 Panzer Grenadiers at 4. We hit none. And 3 4 infantry. And we missed every one of them. Okay, let's see what the rebuttal is. We hit 2 that whole round. So here's the 2 fighters. 6 got 1. So we got 3 left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at 4. 1, 2. So 2, we lose 2 more. We're down to our last infantry. Last infantry, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 2 tanks, 3 fighters, 2 tacticals, taking on 1 Katyusha rocket, 2 artillery, 2 fighters. This is a close battle here. So let's do the 2 tacticals. Hit, target select. It don't matter. 1 Katyusha will die. 1 advanced sub or artillery dies. So that's 2 hits. And let's do the 5 hits on the tanks. Or tanks and planes. I count 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. We needed 1. And that's 4 more hits, but he only needed 1. So no matter what take off the 2 fighters, so he's still minus 2 on the hit category. So we had enough hits. So let's retaliate. 2 fighters with a 6. Miss. And the 1, 2, 3 on the Katyusha and advanced artillery. Hit. So we lose 2. We lose 1 Panzer Grenadier. Okay? So we take the territory, Western Russia, with 1 Panzer and 2 medium tanks. Okay, let's do Karjala. Is it Karjala? No, it's Karelia. Okay, we're attacking at 2. Here's his 1 at 2 for militia. We got 2. First 1 to 2 wins. Hit 1. We're down to 1 to 1. First 1 to 2 definitely now wins. 7, 12. 11, 6. 4, 7. 2, 12. Oh, Karelia stays put. We lose Karelia, okay? All right, I believe that is all the movement, or that's all the attacks. So let's see. Air transports, 1 will definitely go to Warsaw. He had plenty to go to Warsaw, so 1, 2, 3 back to Warsaw. And this one heads to Lebowski. because he only had 2 left. So 1, 2 back to Lebowski. Those are the air transports. Western Russia. Also the fighters and the 2 tactical from the Western Russia will go to Leningrad with the air base there. And then I believe that the medium bomber goes to Romania, and the fighter goes to Romania as well. Non-combat, 2 medium tanks from Eastern Russia will go to Lebowski. 1 Panzer Grenadier and 2 advanced mix also go to Lebowski. This transport will go to 1 C zone over to 15 and back over to 16, dropping off 1 Panzer Grenadier into Leningrad, plus 1 infantry to Leningrad. Over here, the fighter from Paris will go to Western Germany. The cavalry from Normandy will move back to Alsace-Lorraine. The AA gun from Paris will strategically rail all the way to eastern Egypt down there. Put the AA gun into eastern Egypt with the rail line. The cavalry from Kars will walk to southern Iran, through Azerbaijan into southern Iran. Now, Kars wants to move 3 infantry, 1 mountain, 1 artillery to Azerbaijan, and we'll move 3 infantry from Antonia, or I can't even say it, to Kars. Let's see what else we're going to do. I think that is it. No. We move this sub back to here. Let's do that convoy over here, I forgot. Let's get our dice out. Black for Germany, red for the British. We get a +2. So 6 + 2 is 8. We did all 5 damage to the line. So how much I want the Germans or the Japanese to help? We got all 5 on this huge line right here. 3 to the FEC, 2 to the Anzac. We took all of it out. Also in non-combat moves, we're going to move the torpedo boat destroyer from C zone 80 to 49, transport to 49, carrying the 2 infantry, taking them back to southern France with the battleship, and the fighter will also move back to southern France. They all vacated southern or northern Algeria. Well, I guess we have to do the inevitable. Well, let's do wartime economy. Let's roll 2 dice. Here's the 2 dice for wartime economy. We'll get a woohoo 4. All right. But before we can do our 4, let's find out where we're putting everything. Let's put some flags out. We lost 1 battle, which was a close one anyway, so I mean it was kind of 50-50 in Karjala. So Western Russia, Oral Kursk, Kiev, Where else did we go? Smolensk. So Oral Kursk is 2, Western Russia is 3, Smolensk is 4, Kiev is 6, 7 for Eastern Ukraine. Where did I miss? So 1 for Western, 2 for Smolensk, 3, 4 for Oral Kursk, 5, 6, 7 for Kiev, 8 for Eastern Ukraine. So we move up 8. So I have it 63 plus 8 is 71, and we'll move down the Russians to 29 because they moved down 8. We have the Vichy included in this one as well. Let's do a Vichy recruitment roll. We need a 2 or less. Oh, we got a 2. Let's place another infantry in southern France. Total of 5 infantry there. Let's collect income. So I have the chart at 71 plus 6 is 77 plus 4 is 81. So we are now up to 81 IPP. So there's the 70 plus 11. That makes 81. Let's place some units here. Okay. The advanced mech will go into west or eastern Egypt. The medium tank goes into eastern Egypt. The 2 Panzer Grenadiers, which I'm saying totally wrong, goes into eastern Germany. Eastern Germany. Those 5 go to Germany. 2 cavalry goes to Romania down there. 2 paratroopers goes into Warsaw right there. 2 cavalry goes to Leningrad up here. There's the cavalry go there. The upgrade goes to Lapland right here. Right there. Okay. 1 AA goes to Paris. Another AA goes to Western Germany. Okay, that's them, that's them. 3 infantry. Where did I have the infantry go? Infantry, the blue division goes into Berlin. Infantry, where did I have it? Oh, let's put 1 militia into Bavaria. 1 militia goes to Paris. And 1 militia to where we're having our peace or our conference in Istanbul. We need to protect it, so we're building a militia down there in Istanbul. Okay, we have 3 infantry left. Where did I have them go? 2 infantry to West Germany right there, and 1 more infantry to Paris. Okay, let's recap. We have a sub in 122. We have an AA gun in Eastern Egypt. We have one cavalry in Southern Iran. We have one mountain, 3 infantry, and 1 artillery in Azerbaijan. We have 3 infantry and 1 militia in Kars, 1 militia in Istanbul. We have 2 cavalry a medium bomber and we need another medium bomber. Where did I have this medium bomber? Oh, it goes to Western Germany. Right there. In Romania, it is 1 fighter, 1 medium bomber, 2 cavalry. In Kiev, you have 1 infantry. In Eastern Ukraine, 1 infantry, 4 cavalry, 4 tanks. In Oral Kursk, you have 9 infantry, 4 artillery, 1 motor infantry, 1 AA gun. In Smolensk, you have 1 infantry. In Western Russia, you have 1 Panzergrenadier and 2 tanks. And in Leningrad, you have 3 fighters, 2 tacticals, 2 cavalry, 1 militia, 1 infantry, 1 Panzergrenadier, all in Leningrad. C-Zone 16, you have a light cruiser, a destroyer, a battleship, and a transport. In Lebowski, you have an air transport, 2 advanced mech, 1 Panzergrenadier, 2 medium tanks. In Warsaw, 1 air transport, 2 cavalry, 2 paratroopers. In Eastern Germany, you have 2 Panzergrenadiers, 1 medium tank, 1 advanced mech. And in C-Zone 15, you have 2 light cruisers. Cruisers. And then in Eastern Germany, you have 1 Marine. Looks like 4 infantry, 1 militia, 1 AA gun, 1 fighter, 1 medium bomber. In Bavaria, you have 1 cavalry, 1 militia. In Alsace-Lorraine, you got 1 cavalry, 1 militia. And in Picardy, you have 2 infantry. And in Paris, you have 3 militia, 3 infantry, and an AA gun. And in Berlin, you have 2 infantry. In C-Zone 50, you have a torpedo boat destroyer, a destroyer, and a sub. And I believe that is the end of Fighting Irish in Operation Barbarossa, handing it over to the veteran and the Comintern. Thank you.